Do you think the blacks ruined it for the country? No. I think everybody played a hand in this one. I think every race, color, creed, age group has to take a hand in this shit right here, right? Then people just didn't know. So it's a certain part people didn't understand it. And instead of giving people a time to understand it, motherfuckers let that anti-government, anti-vax, anti-shit overwhelm their common senses. And now they're fucked, right? And if people have died, friends have died, parents have died, you know, people are still getting sick. There's motherfuckers who then shaved years off their life fucking with this shit, right? Irreversible lung damage, as far as we understand it. Like, just all kinds of fuckery and bullshit. And don't forget the hospital bills and the insurance and all the other shit that goes with it. Like, yeah, everybody got to take a piece of this shitty sandwich. You know? The blacks. Well, niggas had a twerk contest. Niggas was still holding concerts. All kinds of stupid shit. Let's have a block party. Like, oh, block party. Oh, house party. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds like a smart idea. Okay. Have a watch party for Last Dance. Oh, okay, cool. For sure. For sure. Answer me this, is the black man's fault? Nah, it ain't. At this point, man, it's a human fault. It's a human fault. Trump, but to be honest, all this shit falls on Trump. 100% of this shit. He has to take responsibility for 100% of this shit. Because he should have told people to wear a mask all the way the fuck back then. And I understand Fauci with don't wear a mask because we're trying to keep it. Of course, you didn't understand. But in March, my nigga, when you seen what the fuck this could be and you knew the type of people you were dealing with and what America really is, this really stupid country who don't believe in facts, full of ego, love their freedom, don't give a fuck about the next person. This is who you're dealing with. Racist on top of that. So now the white people don't fuck with the black people and the black people don't fuck with the white people. And like, you know, this is where we live. They should have made masks fucking mandatory, or you're going to jail. They should have made that shit a fucking crime, and they didn't. He just did that from the federal level, and that's what it should have been way back then, but he did not do that. And now we're reaping the whirlwind of that shit, and he's still not. And that's who's to fucking blame. If you want to blame anybody, it's the leader. The leader has to take responsibility for his followers. It's just what the fuck it is. Right? So, you know, at the end of the day, can you really believe the numbers the news puts out? No, because guess what? The numbers that the news puts out are wrong. Did you know that? They're wrong. Because it's much higher. The shit's like 10 times higher. But that the news just has to report what's reported. Those are just the recorded cases. You know how many motherfuckers, you know how many of y'all are sick right now and don't know? Have had the shit and didn't know because you're asymptomatic, or you're not going to get tested, or, you know, you had some shit and didn't know, or you just like, fuck it, because you don't care. Like, you know how many of y'all are sick right fucking now? Nope. Neither does the news. So what'd you expect? So yes, the numbers in the news are wrong, right? But they're wrong and not the way you think. They're not wrong because they're too high. They're wrong because they're too low.